Hi. So we often talk about the big questions, the fundamental nature of reality, but can we ever know the true nature of reality? Because theory, well, all the theories that we formulate, they are subject to our psychological limitations, our cognitive limitations, and everything. I mean, we cannot really examine the world from a third person perspective. Whatever we do, whatever theories we make, and whatever experimental observations, whatever interpretations, whatever conclusions we draw, are all subject to our cognitive limitations. We cannot get over this or get behind this consciousness. As Max Planck said, we cannot get behind consciousness. Uh, Now that is one thing. Now on the other hand, experiments. So that is why many people are of the opinion that experiments can give us a glimpse of the true nature of reality because we are doing the experiments on the world. But maybe we are interpreting the data we get from the experiments using our minds, but we are doing the experiments on the world, on the real world. But think of it this way: whenever you perform some experiments, you are disturbing reality. You are introducing some disturbance in the system. And I'm speaking from a general perspective, not just from a quantum mechanical point of view, but even in general. You get some results after doing an experiment, but can you be sure that the reality that your experiment describes is the same reality that was there before the experiment was performed? You cannot be sure of that, right? Can you? And I mean, even in general, as I said. And one more thing is that, so all of this seems to suggest that neither theory nor experiment can give us can really tell us about the true nature of reality, which makes sense. I mean, after all, how can we even expect to know the nature of reality, understand everything in this universe and beyond, being a small insignificant part of it? I mean, that's not a bad thing necessarily. That's what keeps science and keeps the seekers of truth motivated. If it was just a matter of problem solving, you have a question, you solve, you get the answer, and it's done, then science would just be a routine field of inquiry. There would be no awe and no wonder in science, which is so it's not a bad thing. And theories and experiments, I mean, science in general is probably the only thing that can give us useful results, and that can be used for the benefit of society and for the opposite also. But yeah, I think it still needs to be said that no, we cannot really get to the true nature of reality using science, using theory and experiment. We cannot get there, not using anything else. I mean, neither using science nor using anything else. And whatever we have discovered, we cannot say that this is the true nature of reality. I mean, in fact, if we think that realism is false, realism is in quantum mechanics is false, then there is no true nature of reality. Universe is inherently random, and so there is nothing to discover. I mean, there is no deterministic reality in the first place. It was all random anyway, and science is only showing us one particular aspect of it. That's also one way to think of it. Thank you.